Do you think that someone that's been convicted of unaliving someone, sentenced to life without parole, has already served decades in the California prison system, should be given an opportunity to prove themselves that they've been rehabilitated and potentially one day successfully be released back into the community? Well, currently, there is a bill proposing just that. California Senate Bill 94, or SB 94, is headed to the floor for a full vote by the California Assembly.
Bill 94 would allow murderers to petition for resentencing if they were sentenced to life without parole, if the murder was committed before June 5th, 1990, and if the inmate has already served 25 years in prison. The bill's sponsor, State Senator Dave Cortese, says SB 94 would apply to about 550 inmates between the ages of 53 and 87.
Research conclusively demonstrates that there is little risk for elderly individuals to reoffend or recidivate upon release.
Supporters of the bill say the path to parole would be a three-step process.
If the judge resentences the person, they would then go to the parole board for review, a process that takes about 10 months. And if the parole board finds them suitable for parole, they would then go to the governor's office before ever being granted parole.
They also state that many women are serving life without parole sentences whose crimes occurred within the context of domestic violence. And oftentimes in the 80s and the 70s, those circumstances weren't allowed in court, meaning that some women went through court system and sentenced to life without parole after just one day of trial.
The bill excludes inmates who are convicted of murder of a police officer, murder of 3 or more people, and rape or child abuse during the homicide.
What SB 94 is doing is disrespecting crime victims and their families.
The political action group Crime Victims United held a news conference Tuesday in Sacramento to urge state lawmakers to vote against the bill.
So I ask again, do you think that someone who's been convicted of unaliving someone, sentenced to life without parole, has served decades in the California prison system, be allowed to prove themselves they've rehabilitated and potentially one day be released back into the community? What's your take on it? Let me know in the comment section.